I also think because of where they're at in their life and what they've seen and what they're dealing with, they might have just some interesting ideas or a spin or... The idea was, let's make books with kids. So that's the premise. Like, let's ask them questions. Let's ask them this question. If you could write a book for the entire world, what would it be about?
Right.
Let's find these kids and let's use professional prowess, which I have, and which I'm like, and there's lots of other people that have it too. And let's make books with them. Let the adults do the heavy lifting, or like, it's not even really heavy because it's like you're professionally geared this way. It's like you've already figured it out.
Yeah.
So it's not that heavy. So the story, the idea was like, I want to create children's books with children. You know, like funny concept. Maybe we should ask kids what
they think
children's books should be about.
Right.
And I say that kind of tongue in cheek, but I'm also like,
Right.
yeah, why not? I mean, it's funny, you know, like 30-something, 40-something, 50-something people are trying to become, I've been in that crowd of like, I want to become a great children's book writer, illustrator. You know, like, I get it. And yet I kind of laugh because there's this other dimension of like, I'm so excited to ask kids, like what they want to talk about.
Right.
What they choose to talk about, like what's in their head. That just seemed like endless opportunity, you know, so the idea was like 50 books, 50 children, 50 states, 50 different extraordinary circumstances, 50 different book signings. This is kind of like life work stuff, meaning I know it's going to take a lot, but I'm pretty sure people are going to get it. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get support. I'm really driven about it. I'm really curious. I want to talk to these people. It's not always the case because some of our kids, again, rare diseases or life-limiting or life-threatening illnesses, there are some of our kids who know their time on the planet is a little shorter than most of us. And some of our kids are really fragile. It's not what most of us live. The majority of us don't understand what it is to live in these circumstances. That being the case, that does not remove how brilliant they are or how interesting they are, because they're humans who are taking in day to day. I also think because of where they're at in their life and what they've seen and what they're dealing with, they might have just some interesting ideas or a spin or a look that's different than mine, that only can be said in a way children will say things.
Thanks for listening to the Adrian Sinclair Show. You can find previous episodes on the Apodcast multi-channel network at apodcast.com. You can also stream this podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Podbean, and other audio platforms. And if you subscribe to our weekly newsletter, you'll get convenient short summaries of podcasts you may have missed. So check it out. And lastly, please support us by sharing our episodes on social media. We really appreciate it. Thanks.